Well, Marvel Studios has been hacked. Apparently 1.1 terabytes of data has been stolen from Disney servers, and this includes some stuff coming to San Diego Comic-Con, as well as information on unreleased projects, concept art, and even logons and personal details. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the Marvel Studios hack, what's going on, and how this could impact Comic-Con and Marvel Studios moving forward. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, Marvel Studios recently announced plans for this month's San Diego Comic-Con, but guess what guys, we might learn a lot more about what Kevin Feige has in store for us based on some news of a Disney hack. Now, details for this story are still coming in, so some of this could change in the near future, but apparently Disney has been hacked for 1.1 terabytes of data. Now, the group called Nullbudge claims to have gained access to Disney and Marvel's internal Slack server, and apparently dumped a ton of data. Slack is kind of a message-based collaboration tool where teams of people can work together and share information, scripts, projects, and pictures in a managed workspace, so you can see how all kinds of interesting goodies and things could come out of a potential hack like this. This includes information on unreleased projects, never-before-seen concept art, and even logons and personal details of Disney and Marvel employees. Now, Disney has yet to publicly comment on the hack, and lucky for them, none of the data has been released. Yet. Now, I'm pretty sure Disney is going to be strong-armed into paying some sort of fee to reobtain the hacked data, and if they refuse, well, a lot of this information could be put online. That would mean a lot of insider information from the House of Mouse and their overall slate, which definitely includes Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm. Now, this isn't the first time a studio has been hacked. You guys remember more than 10 years ago, Sony had a major hack, revealing tons of details and behind-the-scenes emails, which ruffled a lot of feathers, and even was the precipice for Marvel Studios and Sony kind of teaming up on Spider-Man. These reveals can be, well, pretty embarrassing to some companies. And quite honestly, if Disney doesn't pay up, well, these hackers are likely to release a ton of details they definitely want to keep private. Now, this has happened recently to Rockstar Games, who was also breached via Slack, and we actually got about 90 videos of Grand Theft Auto 6 that were leaked online. Insomniac was also hacked last year, with the end result being the company's upcoming slate and intel on scrap projects, including Spider-Man Online, was all put online for people to see. Now, it looks like Disney is trying to create a bit of a distraction because earlier today they did confirm Marvel Studios will host a 1-hour Hall H panel at San Diego Comic-Con on Saturday, July the 27th. But clearly, this news could change a lot for the House of Mouse and specifically Marvel, and as this story unfolds, we're going to have to follow it super closely. I think this is the first chapter in a pretty big story, and quite honestly guys, a hack like this of a Slack server could reveal details that are, well, quite amazing. This would include anything from scripts to internal communications for project development and almost anything you can think of that goes on behind the scenes that we never get to see. Now, I'm going to tell you, we'll be very careful covering this. We're going to cover the news, we're going to cover what happens, and we'll maybe even talk about some of the material. But we will not be publishing any of it on this channel. Outside of the IRS, the Disney lawyers are some of the scariest things on the planet, and you better believe whoever runs with this information is probably going to face an army of mouse lawyers, and guys, that ain't going to be me. So what do you guys think of all this news of Disney being hacked and potentially exposing all kinds of Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm information? And do you actually think Disney will pay up to these hackers to avoid this information being leaked, or just try to quietly weather the storm and make the necessary behind-the-scenes changes based on some of the fan reactions? Well, we're going to have to wait and see.